up, my dudes? Back here with some ups and downs from WWE. Hell in the Cell. Now, you guys know my style that I do. I do a Royal Rumble while we get the list of Mr. LT out, taking them notes, my boys, from Hell in the Cell, talking about the ups and downs. Now, you guys can see I normally put the people that are in the pay-per-view in the Royal Rumble, but I didn't have a lot to work with this time. There was only really a few men superstars in Hell in a Cell, so I put a whole bunch of other superstars in there, like, I hope Brock Lesnar was going to return, but he never, so I put him in there. I put a whole bunch of other people anyway, but I did put the people that were in there that are men anyway. You can't do women and men in Royal Rumbles. Alright, so we're going to be talking ups and downs from last night's Hell in the Cell. Before we get started, guys, if you enjoyed it, let me know in the comments below. Let me know your ups and downs from the pay-per-view, but I'm about to let you know mine right now. Okay, my dudes, here it is. The ups and downs from last night's pay-per-view Hell in a Cell. Now, let's just start right from the first match going all the way through. If you're new here, this is how we roll. If you guys have been here for a long time, you know how we roll already. So, the beginning of the night started off with a women's match with Bianca Belair defending her title against the crazy Looney Tune Bayley in a Hell in a Cell match. Now, don't get me wrong, guys. Bayley went from babyface to heel to literally loopy. Like, she's gone. She's actually gone, literally, like Seth Rollins as well. We'll get on to that one. Now, it was actually a good match. I'm going to be very, very honest with you. It was actually a real good match. I was actually surprised at how good the match was. I thought it was going to be all right, but I was very surprised at how well Bianca Belair handled her first ever Hell in a Cell and how good Bayley actually was against Bianca Belair. Now, we all know that Bianca Belair is way stronger than Bayley, but Bayley had to play dirty. She needed to be the veteran, and that's what she done. She played smart. She knew what to do. She knew when to do it, and she almost did get the win. But you know, we will know what happened there. If you don't know, hashtag KOD on the ladders, bro, to get the win for Bianca Belair. But there was a few highlights in there. One I want to point out is how crazy Bayley is. She decided to start biting. She was biting on Bianca Belair. Yeah, it was only once, but she's still bitter, man. Bianca Belair's hair is going to get her in trouble one day because this Hell in a Cell match, Bayley was consistently using her hair to tie up to try and get the advantage. Now, normally, if it was against maybe a different person, man, they could have took full advantage of that. Bayley did try to, but she was always overpowered. I'm telling you right now, I can see in the future, that hair is definitely, it's used as a weapon, which she does good. I've seen her whip. Remember when she whipped Sasha Banks, and she left that mark on her? That it can be used against a weapon, but it can be used against her as well. It's like a double-edged sword, man. So she has to think about that in the future. But it was definitely a good match between those two. Epic finish right there. She actually laid Bayley down on the ladders, sentoned on her, picked her up, KOD, kiss of death, boom, face first into the ladders, man. Woo! It was cold. It was stone cold Steve Austin, and that's the bottom line. It was a good match. But like I said, very surprised. The more and more I see Bianca Belair, the more I really like her. She's so comfortable in the ring. Rhea Ripley, on the other hand, she had a match in Hell in a Cell as well. Rhea Ripley, every time I see her, I like Rhea, but I feel like Bianca Belair is way more comfortable in the ring. Now, I don't know why that is, but you know what, I'm going to get into that more when we talk about that match. All right, so that was the first match done. Pretty good match. No downs on that one, for me anyway. I felt like it was a decent match. From start to finish, it was kind of what we expected, but a little bit more, in my opinion. Next match, again, was Cesaro and Seth Rollins. Not really much to talk about on this match, except, damn! Cesaro and Seth Rollins in the ring right now, they know how to give a match. Like, wow. Cesaro's getting such a good push and getting some good TV time with Seth Rollins. I actually really enjoy it. To be honest, like, at the moment, with all the storylines going on and titles going on, I feel like this is probably the best thing to do with Cesaro and Seth Rollins. Like I said, Seth Rollins went from face to heel to now Looney. Like, he's gone as well. Like, him and Bayley have completely just lost the plot. They're basically crazy now. You know, this match proved that once again, WWE is favoring the roll-up pin or small package, whatever you want to say, to be too OP. Because this was one match that, it was so good. It was so good. There was even a point, don't crash, don't you dare crash on me, man. There was actually one point in the match that Cesaro took off Seth Rollins' glove and put it in his damn mouth, bro. Made him eat his glove, like, bro, like, God, that was cool. But to be very honest with you, you guys have been seeing their matches, especially WrestleMania match. It was basically more of that. It was just basically more of that. It was pure epicness. It was a real good match. No disappointments there, except the ending. It was real bad. Seth Rollins, I believe Cesaro was actually going to win that. Like, he spun him, he gave that world around the spinning Seth Rollins again, got him in the sharpshooter, then cross-faced him, about to swing him again, out of nowhere. Seth Rollins done a small package, 1, 2, 3. I was like, that's my first down for Hell in a Cell. I was like, please do not let this happen again. Hashtag spoiler, it happens again. I'm not going to tell you it, but it's too OP. The roll-up pin is too OP, man. But yeah, good match, bad ending for that match. I would have liked to see a little bit of a different. Cesaro's won twice. To be honest with you, I wouldn't have mind Seth Rollins winning, but a better win. Not like a cheapskate win, to be honest. I felt like he won by luck. He was going to lose, but he won by luck. That's Seth freaking Rollins. That's the Beast Slayer, bro. Let Seth win with some dignity, at least. Anyway, but hey, being a heel, that's what you gotta do. Little Ray just got knocked out by Vince McMahon. But anyway, next match was Shayna Baszler against Alexa Bliss. Now, I was hearing a ton of rumors that there may have been a new superstar coming in to be the new Lily. Rumors. I don't know if I would like that to start off with. I'm really not too sure if I would actually like that. I like Lily being the damn doll. I don't know if I want someone else coming in and ruining the Lily we got, you know. You want to let someone else come in and be a loony as well. That's cool, you can do that. But don't ruin the Lily. I don't know. I don't know if there's anyone ready to fill that void just yet. I don't think so. No one's going to play that better than Lily the doll. The build-up to this match was actually pretty epic. I like the Shayna Baszler and the Alexa Bliss, especially when she got chased. She wasn't really getting chased around. Was she getting chased around? Wasn't he, though, really chasing her around, making things fall down on Shayna Baszler? When, you know what? That's up to you guys to think about it. But it was a nice little build-up. I have a feeling that WWE are really going to play on the fact that Alexa Bliss can stare at her opponents, or anyone, in fact, and mind control them. They're going to play a big part, because that actually happened in this. Nia Jax actually got controlled in this match. She wasn't a part of it. She was outside the ring with Reginald, and she got controlled by Alexa Bliss, and Alexa raised Nia's hand and went like this, and who was standing there? Reginald. He got the slap. Kadoosh! Allow getting the big. Now, you know, Nia's a big girl. That's a big hand. She could. Woo! That took Reginald clean out. But it proves again that WWE gonna go somewhere with this storyline to do something more with mind controlling. Something else is definitely going to be happening about this. I can tell. I can just tell. Because the fact that it's keeping on happening. She mind controlled Reginald. She mind controlled Nia Jax. And in the match, actually, she actually mind controlled Shayna Baszler to actually let go of her. It was all Shayna Baszler, to be honest with you. But it was all Shayna Baszler, because basically Shayna Baszler was just twisting the heck out of Alexa Bliss. And we all know Alexa Bliss is... She's Alexa Bliss, she's Twisted Bliss now. And she was just laughing at the pain, which what we all expect. But she kind of mind controlled to let her go and stop. And that's where kind of the match kind of turned. And then, you know, she got that Sister Abigail DDT convert. I love that when she does that. And then into a Twisted Bliss for the win. But main moral of this story was more mind control going on. The staring in the eyes. It happened to Shayna, it happened to Nia, and definitely they're going to be doing something about that. Maybe more will be happening. Kind of, I don't know if I want the Fiend back, or I do, or I don't. Do I like, I don't know. Let me know in the comments below. That's why I put Fiend in this. Let me know in the comments below, do you want the Fiend back? Is Alexa filling the void as the Fiend is not here though? Let me know in the comments below. Me, I'm still a little bit, I would like to see the Fiend, but what else could they do with the Fiend? They might ruin the Fiend. Alexa can do that for now. That's where I want to. I would like to see a Fiend, but at the same time, I actually sit and think about it. We've done so much with the Fiend. What can he do? It's a shame that Braun Strowman got fired because I would have liked Braun to get more messed up with the Fiend. That was a good storyline between them anyway. But anyway, next match after that was Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens being in the ring with Sami Zayn right there. You know what, guys? This may have been actually one of my favorite matches, to be very honest with you. Really and truthfully, these two are like brothers. They're like best friends, and they're going head to head. I hate the Sami Zayn character. I completely hate it. Like, I'll say that right up. When the heck are we going to get Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn tag teaming up again? That's going to be, you know what, maybe we don't need that. Let them just be fit. No, we do need it. Oh, no, Kevin Owens right there. But it was a good match. It was a good match. To see them teaming up again will be so good. Like I said, I really don't like the match. I love the match. I don't like the character of Sami Zayn. I just don't like him. But it was one heck of a match. But we all know Kevin Owens would kick Zayn's ass all over the place. We already know that. But he was already injured from 2 nights ago by the Nigerian nail from Aziz. Boom, straight in the throat. And that played a massive part in Kevin Owens actually losing the match with Sami Zayn. Hashtag spoiler, I'm going to tell you anyway. But yeah, it was a good match. It was like two brothers going head to head, especially when they were just punching the heck out of each other when they was on the floor. It was real good. It actually got finished off, yeah, because obviously he was already injured from the Nigerian nail, so he was already coughing up, and you could already see that Kevin Owens was in a bad way. But he wanted the match. That's Kevin Owens. You know that's Kevin Owens, my boys. He ain't going to say, I'm not doing it because I'm not injured. That's Kevin Owens. Stubborn son of a gun. But he done it. He has to live with that. And then on top of that, Sami kind of injured his arm. So he had like 2 injuries going on, but that's no excuse. You get into that damn ring knowing you're injured, then you got to live with it. You got to live with it. So at the end of the day, Kevin went in there knowing he was injured. So at the end of the day, he lost. It was an epic haluva kick, by the way, to take his head almost off. Yeah, I'll be honest with you. That haluva kick that Sami Zayn done on Kevin Owens, damn! The instant replay, damn! You see his head, damn! Boom! Oh man, it was lights out. I was actually in shock. I was in shock that Sami Zayn actually won. I'm not gonna lie, but that haluva kick, absolutely perfect, absolutely phenomenal. AJ Styles, my guy, phenomenal. It was phenomenal. I loved it, man. That haluva kick, guys. If you want to watch it, go watch the highlights. That haluva kick right there, I loved it. Took his head off. But anyway, Sami Zayn got the win with that haluva kick. Deserved the win. There's a lot of things behind it, but you know, at the end of the day, I felt like that was a real good match. Definitely no downs in that match. The match with Shayna Baszler and Alexa Bliss, there was no downs from it. There wasn't really no massive ups for it. It was just playing along the storyline as well. Just want to share that in there. I didn't say there was no downs. But it wasn't a fantastic match. It was just more of Alexa being Alexa, to be honest with you. So there wasn't nothing spectacular from it. Yeah, the mind control, we've kind of already seen that. There wasn't no guns coming out of her face or no Lily coming from the grounds. There was nothing like that. So yeah, the Shayna and Alexa Bliss was just a standard. We all knew what was going to happen. It wasn't a standard match, but we all knew what was going to happen. All right, so after Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens, which was one of my favorite matches, we had Charlotte Flair and Rhea Ripley. Now, it was a good match. It was an okay match, but then this brings me to the point that I made at the beginning of the video. Bianca Belair and Rhea Ripley came in WWE, won their belts at the same time, Rumble, blah, 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 whatever. They came in at the same time. I just feel like Bianca Belair looks way more comfortable wrestling in the ring than Rhea Ripley. Rhea Ripley's getting more comfortable, but I just feel like she doesn't look, I don't know what it is. I don't know, you guys, maybe you guys, maybe I'm going to be dally. But I'm looking at her and I just feel like there's a lot of, I wouldn't say botches, but botches, even though there's things that shouldn't be done. Now, with Bianca Belair, everything just looks natural. It goes down, you know, bam, bam. With Rhea Ripley, even with Charlotte Flair, we don't really see it a lot with Charlotte Flair, the botches. Sometimes you do, but this one, there was a lot, man. There was a lot. But it was all Flair. It was all the Queen. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, yeah, there was little things here and there for Rhea Ripley, but you know, it didn't go long. It was basically Charlotte's Flair match. She annihilated Rhea Ripley. Rhea Ripley taking notes from Charlotte Flair, playing dirty, the dirtiest player in the game. She got herself disqualified to actually keep the championship, which was very smart because, you know, while Charlotte Flair was beating head crasher, she was like, I'm gonna give you lessons. And she gave maybe too many lessons on that one. So It wasn't a good ending, but it was a good ending at the same time because she played dirty like Charlotte Flair to keep her title. She got her butt whooped. Charlotte whooped that butt. But it was, like I said, it wasn't a bad ending, but it was a bad ending, but it wasn't a bad ending because you understand what I'm saying, right? So it was, in all, it was a standard match. Once again, no big ups, no bad downs. Except there was a lot of botches in that match. I just feel like there was a lot of botches. That match was probably the worst. Rhea Ripley and Charlotte Flair was probably one of the worst. So we're gonna move on with that. Rhea Ripley keeps her belt because she got disqualified herself. Well, boom, pulls the top off the announcer table to hit Charlotte Flair. I guess disqualified. Smart play, taking notes from the Queen. That paper goes down. Now we move on to the last match. Bobby Lashley taking on Drew McIntyre for the 4th millionth time. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. Everyone's sick and tired of seeing Bobby Lashley and Drew McIntyre going head-to-head. I think we all are. Was this the match that Drew McIntyre finally wins his WWE Championship back? There it is. Drew McIntyre finally WWE Champion. Or would it be Drew McIntyre finally never gets to face Bobby Lashley ever again for the WWE Championship? Because that was the deal. If he loses, he never gets to face Bobby Lashley ever again. And I'm going to keep it till the end before I tell you what happens. You guys probably already know what happens, but damn, when I say this was the best match I have ever seen of Drew McIntyre and Bobby Lashley, it was the best match I've ever seen. From when that bell rung, it was, first of all, for the first half, you know what, for about 80% of the match, it was all Drew. And Drew didn't just beat the heck out of him, no. Drew was the weapons master. That guy used the cage. That guy got tables. He got chairs. He got steel steps. He got kendo sticks. Drew McIntyre was an absolute beast in this match. Now, don't get me wrong. Bobby Lashley, he whooped some butt. But it was all Drew. Let's be honest, it was all Drew. There was one main point in the match that I just want to talk about. I ain't going to go through the whole match like I normally do. I'm trying to learn on that. Basically, one big thing that actually happened in the match. The ref got knocked out by accident because of Drew McIntyre pushing Bobby Lashley into him, and it was all messed up or whatever. But he got knocked out. So Drew McIntyre laying down some future shocks, claymores, wanted to get a pin. There's no ref. The gate had to get opened up to let another ref in. MVP taking that opportunity to come in as well in the Hell in the Cell. 1-2. Almost Drew McIntyre winning from that claymore click I said, but where MVP came in, pulled the ref clean out. And then what MVP didn't notice is when he came in to help Bobby Lashley, the cell got locked again. Yeah. So Drew saw that. Drew gave a butt whooping of a lifetime to MVP. We haven't seen MVP get a butt whooping for a long time. But Drew gave it to him. Oh, he got his head claymored off. Oh, yes, he did. Don't you guys worry. MVP got what he deserves for the last few months. He's been running these gums to a lot of people. And I don't know if he's injured or not, why he's not resting. But he got his butt whooped. Oh, he got claymore kicked real good. It was nice to see. It was real nice to see. But. Remember, MVP, even though he's got his butt whipped, he's still in that ring. So, taking full advantage of that, Bobby Lashley starts to fight back, puts Drew McIntyre through a table on the outside of the ring with a I don't know what's called a choke slam, but it was like a choke slam spine buster kind of thing. Boom to Drew McIntyre. And McIntyre recovers somehow. I don't know how he done it, but he did because he's an absolute beast. And then I think we're actually going to see a winner right here. If we do, damn, that was close. But yeah, that leads up to the part where Drew McIntyre beats the heck out of again. Did my boy Brock Lesnar just win the Rumble? He did. My boy Brock Lesnar just won the Royal Damn Rumble. But anyway, like I was saying, scrap that. Drew McIntyre, after beating the heck out of MVP, gets his butt whooped a little bit, comes back again, and basically lays the smackdown on Bobby Lashley, about to set him up for a Claymore kick to win the title now because we got the ref. He's a new ref in there. Goes to Claymore kick him. MVP still being in the ring, but still being in the cell, grabs his foot just at the right time, just long enough for Bobby Lashley to run over and give the roll-up pin. Like I said, again, another damn roll-up pin! Another damn roll-up pin for Bobby Lashley to get the win. Guess what? WWE Championship, no more title shots for Drew McIntyre because Bobby Lashley rolls him up. OP movements in WWE, as we all know, and wins. Guys, we didn't get to see Brock Lesnar come back, and he wins the damn Rumble in this video. That's crazy. I honestly thought Brock Lesnar was going to actually come back and somehow interfere or whatever, but he didn't. No Brock Lesnar came back. No WWE Lily Superstar magically appeared like the rumors were saying. None of that stuff. But Drew McIntyre, Bobby Lashley, the best match to date between them two. 100%. It was an all-out brawl, up, except maybe for the roll-up pin. But that was how it was going to go. Bobby Lashley got his butt whooped all over the place, I'll be honest. He did fight back. He gave Drew some butt whoopings here and there. But it was all Drew. It was all Drew. And if it wasn't for MVP, once again, then we would have a new WWE champion. I just wonder what's in store now for Drew. Is he going to whine and moan and try and get some more title shots, even though he's not allowed? What's the road for Drew right now? What is going to happen with Drew McIntyre? I don't know. You guys let me know in the comments below. That was my ups and downs from WWE Hell in a Cell. I didn't go into too much detail this time. Normally I went through a fine comb, man, and picked out everything. Let me know in the comments below, what do you like? Do you like me going into detail, step by step, what happened in matches, or just giving my thoughts, picking out parts like I just did in today's video? I feel like this may have been a little bit better, but you guys let me know in the comments below. I'm still new to doing these ups and downs. I'd like to hear your feedback. But until then, we'll see you guys in the next episode, my dudes.